What up, y'all? Week 7. We went 4-0 on our Sunday picks.
Dang right we did.
4-0 on our Sunday
The
picks.
whole Sunday early slate.
In week 6, we still got the Chiefs to play tonight, which I feel like will take us to 5-0.
I chose the Chiefs. You chose the Chiefs? Yeah. Okay. So Chiefs, get it done, Mahomes.
So
take us to a perfect 5-0 going into Monday night.
I'm going to put a picture up of our parlay that I put together for our picks. If you watch the Sunday episode, I made a big mistake where I made a Cooper Kupp anytime touchdown, but the opponent was completely wrong. I'm stuck in 2019 when he was on the Rams. But anyways, I had Cooper Kupp anytime touchdown. The Patriots won 3 in a row. EJ had Jonathan Taylor anytime touchdown and Ashton Genty anytime touchdown. All of those hit. Cha-ching, easy,
dude,
money.
All touchdown parlays. We like, obviously you got your Pats money line, but we hit on our anytime touchdown, man. We did that. I like that. We hit on all 3 of our anytime touchdowns, and Seb called 3 wins straight for the Patriots as they just got their 3rd win straight. Is that 4 on the season?
Yeah, we're 4-2. First time in the channel history that we're above 500, and we're on a win streak. And we're the same record as the Philadelphia Eagles.
And the Eagles should win this week, week 6, and the Patriots should win this week, week 6. So
week
hopefully
7.
It stays at week 7.
Week 7.
Yeah, this is week 7.
The
right?
Eagles.
Week 6.
Who do y'all play?
I'm trying to think of who we play. I know it's a very winnable game because I know after the stretch of the Broncos, they said we could easily go 9-0 before the.
I know
bye,
y'all play the Giants again in like 2 weeks.
Yes, but I don't know who we play now.
Well, we play Tennessee. Mike Vrabel.
I think we might play the Saints.
Saints?
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure we play that whole division.
I hate to say it, but the Saints are
just played the Bucs.
actually better than what their
they
record
play teams
says.
hard, but it's kind of a given win when you play them.
Yeah. Anyways, Thursday Night Football, we got Cincinnati versus Pittsburgh, a in-division rival game. These games are always good, so this is going to be a good one for sure. EJ is going to give you his bold take, and we'll go from there. So let us know, man. What is your bold take for this game, man?
All right, guys. My bold prediction is Ja'Marr Chase over 6 receptions and 80 yards. Okay,
double.
So yes, it's double. It's going 2-leg player prop, same game parlay.
Okay.
All right. I think Ja'Marr. I didn't hit last week. Okay, I did a double. I had Saquon over 80 yards and a touchdown, and neither of those happened. He actually got 32 yards in 30 seconds. The first 30 seconds of the game, he had 32 yards.
I don't get why the
Offensive coordinator is a problem. But we're not going to talk about our past failures. We are going to talk about our future success. And Ja'Marr Chase is going to have over 6 receptions and 80 yards against this Steelers defense. This Steelers defense is very vulnerable against number 1 wide receivers.
Yes, they are.
Especially elite wide receivers. Let's talk about Ja'Marr Chase, who we all agree is right there with let's talk about Justin Jefferson, who we all agree is there with Ja'Marr Chase, correct? Those are number 1 and 2 in the league. Mm-hmm. All right? And when Justin Jefferson played against this Steelers defense, he had 10 receptions for 126 yards. Okay? Now, let's talk about Jackson Smith-Njigba.
The best slot receiver in the game.
Yes, I agree with that. I agree with that statement. Let us know in the comments down below if you think there's another slot receiver better than JSN, because I think JSN is the best slot receiver. He had 8 receptions for 103 yards. Garrett Wilson, he had 7 receptions for 95 yards.
With Justin Fields throwing him the ball.
Elite, and his first game of the season. All right, so that's his first game with a new quarterback. And Justin Fields' first game with Garrett Wilson in the NFL, because obviously they played in college together. But he had 7 catches, 95 yards. JSN, 100 receiving yards on 8 catches. And then Justin Jefferson, 10 receiving yards on 126 catches. I definitely think that Ja'Marr Chase can give you 6 receptions and over 80 yards. He just had a game with Joe Flacco today, because we're filming this on Sunday, and he had 10 receptions for 95 yards in his first game with Joe Flacco. They now have a whole week of practice. What, did Joe Flacco get traded to this team on Wednesday?
He arrived on Tuesday.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure this happened on Monday. Or no, this happened on Tuesday, yes.
Okay,
and he arrived on Wednesday.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure.
So, and Ja'Marr Chase just put up 10 receptions for 120 over 100 yards
Yep.
against him. Like, let's be real, the Packers, who have Nixon, did you know, he is second in the league in pass deflections?
I didn't know that.
So against the cornerback who is second in the league in pass deflections, Jamar Chase had 10 receptions for 4 yards. I apologize. I said over 100 in his first game with Joe Flacco. Come on, man. What do you think he's going to do against the Steelers defense? That also allows...
In Cincinnati.
Wow. So the crowd's going to be getting behind him. That's for sure.
They're desperate.
And the Steelers defense, they allow 206 pass yards per game. That is ranked 30th out of 32 NFL teams. Okay? Rookie quarterback Dylan Gabriel just threw the ball 52 times against this defense.
Shador time.
And he didn't turn but he didn't turn the ball over one time. He threw it 52 times because they were down, but he didn't turn it over. You're telling me as a Steelers defense, a rookie quarterback can throw the ball 52 times against you and not turn it over one time?
TJ Watt was pissed because he couldn't get to the quarterback.
Yeah. Gabriel was getting rid of that ball. That's why Fannin and Njoku had a huge game. Huge game. But Joe Flacco is the quarterback in this game. All right, the old starting quarterback for the Browns. He is quarterback for this game, and he has a history with the Steelers. In his last 3 games, he hasn't thrown an interception against the Steelers. Seb will mention later what his overall record is, because that's the stat he's going to have, because he's going to take you to his next bold prediction, which consists of Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco will have over 1.5 pass touchdowns, so he will throw for 2 passing touchdowns against the Steelers. At the least. The Steelers have allowed an average of 1.17 passing touchdowns per game this season, and this is coming off of 7 total passing touchdowns allowed over 6 games. Flacco has
Okay, so they allow a touchdown a game.
Yes. Before this game today, Flacco has yet to have 2 pass touchdowns. Coming into today's game, he had 2 today, so that one's scratched off the board. The last time Joe Flacco threw 2 touchdowns in a game before today was October 13th, 2024.
Holy smokes.
When he led the Indianapolis Colts to
almost
a
a year.
20-17 victory over the Tennessee Titans. He threw a 10-yard touchdown pass to Josh Downs and the game winner to Michael Pittman Jr. Again, 2 high-quality receivers. The last time Joe
Higgins and Chase.
Yes. The last time Joe Flacco had back-to-back games with at least 2 passing touchdowns was in December of 2023. During his tenure with the Cleveland Browns. The Steelers allowed 2 pass touchdowns in 3 games in a row. The Seahawks, Patriots, and Minnesota Vikings. That streak was broken today with the Browns. So in the last 3 out of 5 games, the opposing quarterback has thrown 2 touchdowns on the Steelers' vulnerable pass defense.
They are. Jalen Ramsey and Darius Slay, they've been letting plays happen. They're
Now,
big names, but they've been letting it happen, bro.
That takes that perfect that you say that, because the Steelers actually have a decent but old cornerback room.
Yes.
Jalen Ramsey, Darius Slay, Joey Porter, which is the youngest,
He's
and
young.
former Patriot Jabril Peppers. So Flacco.
Wow, I didn't know he was on the Steelers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Flacco
is
also.
Fitzpatrick hurt?
Yes.
Because Fitzpatrick is he's not.
He's
a
on
corner,
IR. I think.
Okay.
I think he's on IR.
Go on.
Oh, sorry. The beanie. It's still hot outside here
No,
in Florida, but the beanie
Fitzpatrick.
fits
I'm
me.
sorry. I'm tripping, audience.
Oh yeah. God,
Fitzpatrick
he's
is back on the Dolphins.
Yeah, he's on Miami.
Because that's how Jalen Ramsey's on the Steelers. They got traded.
Yeah. Okay.
Apologize.
So Micah Fitzpatrick is not there anymore. That's why they had to sign
Peppers.
Yes. Flacco also has the best weapons he's ever had in his career with T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. They are playing at home.
I agree with that. Remember when I texted you? I go, Flacco just got traded.
I took that from EJ.
He has the. You guys let us know, please, in the comment section down below, if Joe Flacco has ever had better weapons in his career.
He hasn't.
You can't say. What
Maybe that Baltimore team when
with
they made
what?
the Super
Ray
Bowl.
Rice. Okay, so that's Ray Rice, Torrey Smith, and Anquan Bolden. Is that team better than Chase
made a
Brown,
Super Bowl.
Jamar Chase? I know it's a debate. Is Chase Brown, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins better than Ray Rice, Torrey Smith, and Anquan Bolden? Because Anquan Bolden is a dog. I would say I'd rather have Higgins, Chase, and Brown. I'll tell you this: out of all 6 of those players, Jamar Chase is the best.
Yeah.
But I wonder what offense is better.
So Flacco. So they're playing at home. Joe Flacco has thrown 27 career touchdowns against the Pittsburgh Steelers in 22 games. He has also accumulated 5,028 passing yards and 12 interceptions against his franchise.
Wow.
He likes playing the Steelers in his career. Yes, he's 40, but this offense is set up for success unless you are Jake Browning.
Poor Jake Browning, man. He got very, very upset.
I know. I feel bad,
So-
but he's also he has the best job in life, a NFL backup quarterback.
Yeah, you
So
get paid $10 million and you expect to not be
you
that great. at
you
your
are
job.
supposed to suck. Anyway, taking you to my score, the Bengals are going to win this game, 32-25.
Holy smokes! You have a barn burner. 32-25.
Yeah.
That's how the Bengals have to win games because of how bad their defense
Yes.
is.
The
Go on.
Steelers are coming off a big win over the Browns. They have also
Yep.
won 3 in a row, while the Bengals are desperate for a win after starting 2-0 and then losing Joe Burrow. They fell to 2-4, and now I'm pretty sure they are 2-4 now,
No,
right?
they are 2-4.
Yeah.
They've lost every game.
They've
since
lost
they've
4 in a
lost Joe
row.
Burrow.
They have lost 4 in a row, and today to the Packers. So Cincy is in a must-win to get their season back on track.
Especially because the Steelers are 4-1.
Yes. You'd suspect in a short week, that the Steelers would have the advantage since they're coming off a blowout win against the Browns, while the Cincinnati Bengals were in a game till the end as we watched it together. So you'd suspect that the Steelers have more rest.
They do.
But
They got to chill this Sunday evening while the Browns they're probably taking their shoulder pads off right now.
I feel like this Bengals team is more desperate,
Say the
and
Browns.
desperation
The
is gonna win games. When a team is desperate, they're going to win a game.
You have
And
a point because it's been the Niners who were huge underdogs against the Rams, beat the Rams week 5, and then week 6, we all know the Giants beat my Philadelphia Eagles, which were another big underdogs. Is this game in
Cincinnati.
Oh,
I
an
just-
at-home underdog. That's dangerous.
I feel like
I would
the
not
Bengals,
gamble on this game, and I'm not going to.
I feel like the Bengals are a team that is coming into this game with a purpose. This is a Super Bowl caliber offense without their main guy, Joe Shiesty. They need to win this game. They need this win more than the Steelers do. Flacco is 11-11 versus Steelers in his career. He's won the last 2 out of 3 games versus team. He knows Tomlin's schemes pretty well. The last 10 games between these two sides has gone 5-5. It's pretty even. It's 2 old quarterbacks with pretty good weapons. These two have never played a game in their careers against each other. And this will be the first time that we see Aaron Rodgers versus Joe Flacco, and it comes at the end of their career. And I think Joe Flacco will go 1-0 against Aaron Rodgers in his career.
This is really the first time they've ever played against each
Yeah,
other?
I did some deep digging
Wow.
on this one. They've never played against each other.
Wow. And you think Joe Flacco's going to beat him?
Joe Flacco's gonna win.
Man, you're making me want to choose the Bengals I do like Joe Flacco more than I like Aaron Rodgers. I do.
Steelers are due for a loss. The Bengals are due for a win.
Yeah.
that's how I'm gonna put it.
Okay. Well, I don't agree with him. And
course.
I think the Steelers are going to... What do you mean, of course? I mean, we both chose the Eagles last week and we lost. And then we both chose the Rams and we lost.
I'm not gonna lie
Okay.
to you. This is probably a really bad time to say it, but I was teetering between Giants and
You,
Eagles.
of course you're going to say that. Of
No,
course
be-
you're going to say that.
No, because-
Okay, and I was teetering and choosing the Bengals, but I'm going with the Steelers.
I had a gut feeling about the
Okay?
Giants.
Steelers are going to win 23-18. You had a gut feeling.
It's because you guys can't
Shut
stop the
up.
run. And
Can't stop the run.
Cam Scatterboo had 100.
Dude, Jalen Carter didn't play. That's why we couldn't stop the run. We can stop the run.
No,
We
you
are
guys-
a good
You
team.
guys are bottom in the league in the run.
No, you're crazy.
Look
Kyron
it up.
Williams didn't have that great of a game against us.
He had
It's
96.
against the pass.
I'm pretty sure Kyron did have a good
It's
game
number
against you
2.
guys.
We can't beat. We
Kyron
can beat
did
a
have a
team.
good game against
I don't
you guys.
think
What are you
Kyron had that great of a game against
Here,
us.
man. Go ahead and keep like chatting there about your prediction.
Well, I know
Prove
Bucky
your
had
wrong.
an okay game against us.
No, Bucky also
Javonte
went
Williams had a decent game against us. But other than that,
No, go on. No.
Isaiah
please
Pacheco
continue.
didn't have a good game against us. And
Please
the
continue.
Chiefs, I can tell you that we held them to 12 points. Either
Please
way,
continue.
the score, I have the Steelers winning 23-18. I think it's going to be a close game. It's an NFC East. I'm sorry, an NFC North divisional primetime matchup. All those games are always going to be good. I enjoy those games. They're very nostalgic for me.
54.
This is how the Bengals' first 4 drives went. This is how the Bengals' first 4 drives of this game against the Packers went. Joe Flacco's first game.
Do shit.
Punt, 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 and another punt. 4 straight punts. All were also 3 and outs.
Yeah, Kyron had 94 yards.
Okay, that's not 100, so that's all right. Let's see. Who else? JK had a good game.
Bucky Irving.
I said Bucky had a decent game.
Irving has 63.
That's not good. At home? That's not good. At home? 63 at home? You're supposed to have more than that.
Who else are we going to? J.K. Dobbins,
I know
79.
JK had a good game. I said JK
79.
had a
So
good
that's
game.
3 games in a row where they allowed over 65
60 yards. Man, you said 61 for Bucky, but whatever. Watch, we gonna bounce back. Who we play this week? We play the
Minnesota.
Bears. Minnesota. We
you
gonna
guys play
beat
Minnesota.
Minnesota. We playing Carson Wentz. Oh, I can't wait. That's how you bounce back, baby. Let's beat Carson Wentz. Carson revenge game.
In Minnesota,
Kill that
good
narrative
luck.
right now. All right. As much as I love talking about my Philadelphia Eagles, especially because we are in a golden era for the Philadelphia Eagles, we're talking about the Steelers, okay? But first, we need to talk about their opponent in the Bengals. They did not have a good start to this game. Like I said, Joe Flacco led 4 drives that were just 3 and outs and punts. They had 29 total yards after the first 4 drives of the game. Joe Flacco was 4 for 9 for 13 yards. But after that, they proceeded to go 4 straight drives where they scored or got in a field goal range. They went missed field goal, touchdown, field goal, touchdown. After the first 4 drives where they were 3 and outs and punts. They had 4 straight successful drives. You can say 5th if you want. They were down by 2 scores and they got over midfield and could have scored, but they had to go for it on 4th down. So you can say 5 straight successful drives, but game scripts got a lot to do with it. They were down. Okay? They were down. This Bengals offense is going to have a success against this Steelers defense because the Steelers defensive backfield has been giving up plays. But the Steelers defense is very elite in the pass rush. They have TJ Watt, they have Cameron Hayward, they have multiple players that they scheme well. Mike Tomlin is a great defensive coach. They know how to get after the quarterback. Okay, I don't know if Roquan Smith is playing this game. No, it's not Roquan Smith. Patrick Queen. Patrick Queen is on the Steelers. Yeah. Roquan Smith's on the Ravens. I apologize. I don't know if Patrick Queen is playing this game. Okay, he's been injured. He got banged up this game, but I think he's going to play. It's nothing. Doesn't seem like anything too serious. But the Steelers, their pass rush is elite, as they might have the best pass rusher in the game other than Myles Garrett and TJ Watt. And we all know that the Bengals' offensive line is terrible. That's why Joe Flacco is playing and not Joe Burrow. Okay? We still have Joe as the starting quarterback, but it's Joe Flacco. It's not Joe Burrow.
Old man Joe.
Okay? Old man Joe is going to be a problem, but I think he's a statue back there, man. And against TJ Watt, I don't think that's going to be enough. Okay? Now, let's talk about the offense that is also led by a veteran quarterback. As Seb mentioned, that's a great stat. I'm very glad you mentioned that. It's the first time Joe Flacco's ever played Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
It's because Joe Flacco was in the AFC
Mm-hmm.
and Aaron Rodgers in the NFC. So they never played. They must have been hurt whenever they got matched up.
They never met in the playoffs either.
No.
Because they could only meet in the Super Bowl, and the Packers never
or
played
regular season every 4 years or something crazy like that. And they must have been hurt. Must have never added up. But we're talking about Aaron Rodgers' offense now. Okay? Aaron Rodgers has been clicking with number 1 wide receiver DK Metcalf, who has 95 yards and 126 yards in his last 2 games, along with scoring a touchdown in 4 straight games. He has gone over 80 yards in 4 out of 5 games this season. They also have Jaylen Warren, a back that is healthy. He's back in the lineup, and he is very productive on the run game and the pass game. Jaylen Warren, I think, is just a very solid running back, and he's perfect for Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers loves to dump it down and use receiving backs, and Jaylen Warren is one of them. He's a very, very productive player, and he's a very big piece to this Steelers defense. The Bengals defense gives up receptions to the running back position. Josh Jacobs just had a whole bunch of receptions, at least 3 in the game that I just watched against the Bengals. I know Jahmyr Gibbs had a whole bunch of receptions against the Bengals. I know Travis Etienne in Week 3 had a whole bunch of receptions and was very effective. Bashal Tutin had his first touchdown of his career, which was a receiving touchdown against this same Bengals defense. So Jaylen Warren, great matchup for him. Okay? And I just said DK Metcalf has been clicking. this Bengals defense is a pass funnel. They let number one wide receivers and running backs have a field day on them. All fantasy players know. Anyone who plays fantasy knows that. Start players versus this Bengals team because the Bengals have offensive weapons that puts their defense in bad spots because their defense now is playing an offense that has to answer to their offense. And they always give up plays, okay? And this Steelers offensive weapon to go along with their pass rush, I think is going to be a recipe for success against this Bengals team. Seb has a good point, though. The Bengals are due. The Steelers are due for a loss. One's on a 4-game win streak. The other's on a 4-game losing streak. Or the Steelers might be on a 3-game. The Steelers on a 3-game winning streak while the Bengals are on a 4-game losing streak because the Steelers just came off the bye. The Steelers are 4-1 while the Bengals are 2-4.
Oh, yeah, 2-4.
So Seb has a point. I think it's going to be a close game. Let us know who you think's going to win. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please, it helps us out so much if you give us a like, comment, and subscribe. All right? We love producing videos for you guys. Comment down below who you think's going to win. And are you Team Seb Money or are you Team EJ? Hey, we're on separate sides.
Yeah,
we're on separate sides of the coin for this
I
one.
don't think I'm ever going to agree with you after your Eagles let me down. But we'll see y'all. Because I would have gone perfect, man.
Dude, yeah, just be happy that they didn't let you down because they can't stop the run. So
They can't stop the guys.
Okay.
Please tell me, can the
Next time they
Eagles
play
stop
on
the run?
prime time, choose the running back over.
Oh, I am every
Okay,
time. I am
okay,
attacking
cool,
this
I
Eagles.
can't wait.
I am attacking this Eagles defense every single time, and I'm attacking them with the running backs because they cannot stop the run, as I've proven it. They're bottom half in the league. End of discussion. Eagles can't stop the run.
Jalen Carter has
Bengals
played
are
2
going to
games
win
this
this game,
season.
and the Patriots are the same record as the Philadelphia Eagles. So what does that tell you? All right? Yeah, we there. We right there.
Yeah, it's week 7, dude.
Please, NFL, please flex the Eagles versus the Patriots game right now. Please, do it.
I'd go.
We need to see that.
Wherever
we need
it
to
is,
see that.
we'd go.
Oh,
to
I'm
the
not
game
going
right away.
to. I'm not going to the Eagles Stadium. I would get
Just
jumped.
Well, you're not going to wear that.
Oh, I'm
That's
going to
for
wear
sure.
this. Oh, I'm going to
You
wear
just
this.
said you're not going to go to the stadium, and now you're saying you are going to wear it.
I would.
I hope you know you're going to come out red, but it ain't going to be because the jersey's
I know.
red.
I know. We'll
And
see.
then I'm probably going to be red, too. Because I'm not going to just let you have... It's
You're
going to be
gonna watch
bird-on
me-
bird crime. Let's just say that.
Anyways, we'll see y'all on the Sunday episode. And let's go Birds and let's go Pats.
Deuces.